name is Todd Houghton, here from Houghton Physical Therapy in Attleboro, and we're celebrating 20 years. Can't believe it's already been 20 years. I started the business in 2003, 20 years ago, on February 11th, and we've been excited to be here in Attleboro for that whole time. When I started off my business, I started off with Dr. Gild, who was down in County Square in Attleboro, and I was working for him for many years, and then I opened up my own office. My first time was inside the Pleasant Street YMCA, and I was in the Pleasant Street Y for part-time for about 6 months, and then I went full-time inside Dr. Gild's office. And we've been here located at 80 Park Street for about 17 or 18 years. The size of the staff, right now we're presently 6 physical therapists. We have 2 front desk administrative. We have 2 billing, actually 3 billing and collections. We have a practice administrator and a full-time marketer, and that's including myself as a physical therapist. And over the years, one of the cool things about our team is every time we add a new teammate, as teammates come and go and move on, I feel like we evolve to the next step. And I know recently, over the last few years, especially through COVID, we found that the big thing that we really want to do is just add more value to people. And we find by adding more value to the people in the community, it helps to build some trust. So when they're thinking of physical therapy, that hopefully they'll think of us. We are an outpatient orthopedic clinic. So that means we deal with strains, sprains, orthopedic, which is bone-related surgeries. We also deal with vestibular and some neurological. TMJ, we also offer dry needling here. Pretty much anything that you need in physical therapy, we have the services here for you. We are here in the clinic have treated patients from 6 months old, infants, to pediatrics, 5-year-old, 8-year-olds, to high school kids, and we've treated up probably close to 100 years old. And the real cool thing is, if you come here, depending on what time of the day you come in the early mornings, because we're open from 6 to 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., we get those people who have to commute to their work. So we're getting people, that have to get to their job, teachers, electricians, people in the trades, so they can get to their job. A little bit later in the morning, we have more of the elderly population, someone a little bit older, someone that might be retired, where they can come in during the day. And then in the afternoon, you'll see a lot of high school athletes that come in the afternoon. And then towards the end of the day, we get back to more of the trades or people that are out working, say a first shift position. I think nowadays it is pretty easy to have, we'll say like a quick fix where some people too busy in life and they want to take some medication to help with it. And one of the things we do here is we really focus on self-care, and we look as physical therapy as one of the self-care avenues, as well as like acupuncture, massage, chiropractic. So if we can go down the self-care avenue, when we can become more a cause and we can actually make a difference and we can educate and teach our patients, that's what we're looking to do here. So when people come to physical therapy, what they're going to get the first time that they come in is they're going to get a full evaluation. And let me actually talk about first, if people are a little bit nervous, well, what does physical therapy look like? What can I expect? Well, we offer free discovery visits, and that's just you get a physical therapist one-on-one, and we'll come in and, it's kind of like it's a free consultation. Then we can explain what's going on with you. We can get some information from you, see what your goals are. And if you have any questions as far as your insurance, we have an excellent billing and authorization staff here to talk to you. And if you decide that it's a good fit, after you decide that you feel the atmosphere is good and that you've made a real connection with your therapist, then we can do a physical therapy evaluation. And when we do a physical therapy evaluation, we really like to set the frame from the beginning. Well, what does that look like? We're going to come up with exactly the root cause of your problem, because pain is really, where your experience is really the source of the pain. So we're going to find an accurate roadmap of where to start your care. We're going to come up with a complete plan of care, explain what's going on with your diagnosis, explain how we can help you, and really paint the picture of what that looks like for the future here in physical therapy. And again, just answer every question that you have, because we know a lot of people are so unsure about, well, what can I expect? What's the outcome? What is the commitment? And we'll handle all those questions. Again, anyone here, anyone on the team can handle those questions for you. There are many ways that you can contact us here at Houghton Physical Therapy. One is by phone number, 508-223-2300. You can also go on our website at www.houghtonphysicaltherapy.com. You can find us on Instagram, you can find us on Facebook, and you can also find us on LinkedIn. You can also reach out to info@houghtonphysicaltherapy.com. Again, many different ways. If you Google search us, Physical Therapy Attleboro, you'll see us popping up right there. Every team member that's actually gotten us to where we are today, everyone's contributed to the team we have now. So I think it's about serving our team and serving our staff here and serving our clients. And if we can just continue to add more value, we want to educate, we want to come up with a good solution for them, and we just want to return them to what they want to do. And we really need to be flexible with their care depending on what the person wants. The team we have now, which we are developing a really rock-solid foundation for growth. That's going to allow us to looking at maybe in the next coming year or so, looking at launching another facility, and to really grow our leadership from inside so we can expand from the inside. We're actively hiring teammates right now to help grow our team, to looking for someone that has our core value fit, and then over the next 3 to 5 years, have 3 to 5 clinics in the area just to be able to service more people. And we want to be able to have more clinicians, bring in more specialties. It's really about connecting with our patients here in the Attleboro area and finding out what do they really want and what do they really need, and make sure we can service them. I think for me, the big thing, I broke my leg when I was 15 years old, way back in 1987. And I actually did my own physical therapy. And when I was really intrigued by the process, when I was in high school and getting into college, I really realized that I knew that there was a way to connect with people. And I've always been fascinated with the mind and the body connection. So I think that has probably been a success, is to learn how to use our communication, how to connect with people at a deeper level. It's not just about coming in for your knee or your hip or your back. It's about, well, what can we do to make those changes for individuals when they come in? What are some levers that we can pull to help them out in their life, not just physical? So if we can connect with them, that's what I'm fascinated about. I'm fascinated about showing someone that everything is possible and anything is possible all the time. We just need to put our mind on it. So for me, it's been the mind-body connection, blending of the science, and I just love working with people. I look as coming here to the office as a way just to serve people. We'd like to invite you to our 20th anniversary party, which is going to be on June 17th. We have a lot of fun things going on here down at 80 Park Street. It's going to be from 12 to 5. We're going to have Nate Adams. He's going to come on down as the DJ, give us some music and some fun tunes to jam to. We're going to have a bouncy house for children. We're going to have some snacks and some beverages for people to come down. And our physical therapist, a few of us, are going to be giving some talks on some common ailments and common issues that we've seen that people have really been asking for. So we're going to have 3 talks, and then we're going to finish it off with Michael Pettit, who is the comedian. So he's going to come on in and he's going to give us a good show. One of our core values, on top of making connections and growth and learning, one of our really core values is to have fun. So we thought that would really be a good blend in, just as a way to show and thank our clients, thank our patients for their loyalty over the years, and just to be able to connect with them, because we know some people are a little bit curious and they're not really sure what to do or how to get started. So we want to be here for people. We'll just have a conversation, and if the connection feels right, we would love to help them out. So yeah, come on down on June 17th between 12 and 5 at 80 Park Street here in Attleboro, Massachusetts, right in between Park Street and Emery Street, right in downtown, right near the railroad bridge. You'll see it on Instagram, as well as you will see it on our website. And if you are on our email list of past clients, you will also receive that as well. You can reach out to 508-223-2300 if you have any other questions about the event. And we're excited to have you here. And one of the things that nowadays we've seen that there's more options for everyone. Everyone can go online to Google, they can research what they think is going on, their signs and their symptoms. They usually have a pretty good indication. Also, there's many different physical therapy places, there's many different health alternatives, acupuncture, chiropractic, there's many different other options that people have. So how we've changed is we've seen that we want to add more value. We want to educate our patient on what we do. So we've worked on making videos, and we've had a lot of posts on, for example, back pain and different options. How can physical therapy help you? And then on our YouTube channel, many different videos that we've come up with, 5 common tips for elbow pain, common tips for low back pain. So we've really tried to take the education course. What that really does is that just develops some trust, right? So it develops trust in our community, just to be known as the expert in the area. So if they do need something, they can feel free to reach out to us. The three things I would want to say about physical therapy for anyone listening right now would be, number one, when you go to find someone for physical therapy, you really want to interview them. You really want to make sure that they are a good fit for you. You want to make sure that you guys are in alignment, or that you are in alignment with whoever you're going to see as a clinician. Make sure they really have a good understanding of what your goals are. So that would be the first thing. The second thing is that we want to make sure that, to know that back pain is not normal. Neck pain is not normal. What's normal is to feel good. So if you do have something, it could even be a little nagging thing, go see some assistance. We want to make sure that we get these in the acute phase before they get to a subacute, which is just a little bit longer, or even a chronic phase. The longer we wait, it's like I'm peeling more and more layers of the onion, which can be more challenging. And the third thing I would say is that this is a do-with process. Here in physical therapy, we're going to be kind of your coaches. We're going to be helping you remember what you already know, and we're going to help guide you. And this is a process that we're going to do together. We like to take an active approach. We believe that movement and motion is lotion, but movement is really the key. And by you working with us and us working with you, we want to develop a long-term plan for you, where we're going to get you where you can get back in the gym, you can get on a good home exercise program. That's where you're going to have the lasting results. An ideal patient is someone that's going to come in and be honest with us, someone that's going to come in that's going to be committed to doing what it takes, someone that knows that you deserve this. You deserve the time to get better. You deserve the self-care. And when we do that, when patients take some ownership of it, and we can help you to hold you accountable and help you along the way, because frankly, this can be sometimes a really scary process. You might have some pain, you might have a lot of questions. Well, we're here to answer all the questions from an insurance standpoint to a scheduling standpoint, and we're here to be flexible with you so we can work together.